Welcome back, all you Spider-Man loving dudes and dudettes. Toybiz here, and I am back yet again to give you guys another retro shiz look back at the past. And today we are totally checking out the Toybiz 1999 Spider-Man 2000 set, CYBERFIGHTER Spider-Man versus the Alien Carnage. And if you were wondering, this is like the last of the old, let's say, Spider-Man the Animated Series Toybiz tie-ins. These were available European only, basically. Canada got them. If you're in Canada and you found these, please let me know. I know Mexico got them as well. Philippines, Asia, like they were all kind of misplaced. There's not a whole lot of information on these. There were several multi-backs. There were odd-end vehicles. There were 6-inch figures. There were like Marvel Legend type 6-inch figures. It was interesting. And really, it kind of tied in with the upcoming quote-unquote sequel series Spider-Man Unlimited. Oh my god, no, we're not going there. I'll have thoughts on that show at another, that's another story for another time. But Spider-Man Unlimited. No, god, oh my god. All right, anyway, sit back, relax, grab yourself a nice hot cup of coffee. This is a look at the Toybiz 1999 Spider-Man 2000 double pack, the CYBERFIGHTER Spider-Man versus the Alien Carnage. And here is the CYBERFIGHTER Spider-Man all up close. And I'm going to give this to all the Toybiz guys. If this is a comic costume at some point, wherever, and it exists, props to them. They're always known for doing that. I have never seen this costume before. I'm thinking it's created specifically for this line, but let me know if you've ever seen this one in the comics. Now, this guy appeared both in this 2-pack and then a 4-pack. This is, of course, the CYBERFIGHTER Spider-Man. On the back of this 4-pack, however, it was a little bit mislabeled, of course, depending on the detailed description with the mechanical arm and such. It just needed to be just 2 slots over. Not the future Spider-Man. He is the CYBERFIGHTER Spider-Man. Really, he's just the normal Spider-Man body we've gotten a dozen times. I'll show you that comparison in just a few, but he does have a really nice crisp paint job to him. I like the reds, the blues. He's a different looking Spider-Man. If you were to call him future CYBERFIGHTER Spider-Man, yeah, that works as well. His arms, head, legs, knees, a little bit of the foot right there, it all works. It all is exactly the same articulation. He does come with the same exact cannon that the Cyborg Spider-Man and the 2-pack with Cyborg Spider-Man and Deathlock comes with. Same exact paint job. There's nothing new. He even, with the missiles, the little hand thing. So you simply just slip it over him. You go ahead and fit this in here as well. I find, I'm going to be quite honest with you, if you simply just put it in his hand and then plug it into the side, I should just do my own rule every single time. But yeah, it simply just plugs in there, and that's cool. I mean, I liked the idea you're controlling this giant cannon. The red missiles go right into the top slot right there, and that'll rotate around. The clamp arms, that'll open and close, push that in there. This is actually a spring-loaded mechanism. Right there's the button on the top side right here. It's simply just push the missiles back, and you're going to pull it and release it. So there's not really much to it button-wise. But you know what? When you have to deal with Doppelganger and Carnage, the missiles work pretty well. Just pull back and release, and you can shoot Carnage right in the face. Let's see if this works. This always seems to go either way. No, I knew it. Every single time, it's like a hit and a miss. But let's see, we got one last barrage missile right here. No. This is always the tried and true way. Just knock them down yourself. But if you were wondering, as I said, same exact body type we have gotten a dozen times for a dozen different Spider-Man all throughout the Toybiz animated type line. And yes, they did release under this 2000 line the Unlimited. I said we're not doing Unlimited. Not right now, at least. But yeah, classic Spider-Man the Animated Series alien costume from the Sam's Club 4-pack. Yeah, not the climby thing, you know, out of his chest. All the same thwipping action right there, differently painted. This guy's got it too. So the CYBERFIGHTER Spider-Man is a cool Spider-Man. It's something different. It's something unique, especially with his exclusivity not showing up here ever in the United States, purely being overseas, European, Asian, everywhere else besides America. But that's nothing compared to this Alien Carnage. Now, I have previously taken a look at this figure. I recently got the new CYBERFIGHTER Spider-Man, so I'm happy to have this guy's pair. But this is a really cool symbiote Spider-Man figure. I absolutely love it. He's just a big, huge kit bash of previous Spider-Man figures. That's, well, symbiote Venom figures, we'll just say. Does he have a really good paint job? Absolutely not. It's probably one of the worst Toybiz painted figures I've ever owned. It's very much, it seems like an afterthought, you know what I mean? It just seems like, let's just do this, let's get something out. A lot of black wash, really heavy. Not that that deters from everything, but the face, the eyes, it's a lot of slop going on. And really minimum articulation on this. Little tarantula type arms, those will rotate. His arms will just simply go up and down. You get some rotation out of the head, if any. It barely rocks. The legs, that's it. But he does have one of those action features that I absolutely love. And you squeeze his legs and the little pincers will go back and forth. So while I love that type of thing, I do wish toys these days, with not every character, but some, would still implement those little features. But in either case, yeah, he's a cool looking figure. I gotta give him that. If you're wondering, he's the body of Hybrid, and then the later Venom faces release, like the splashers and things like that. The real tongue out, jaw extended sort of look. I will say this, I'm thinking the reason they did an Alien Carnage, there's also an Alien Venom as well. That's a different 2-pack under Spider-Man 2000. If we were going along the lines of Spider-Man Unlimited, this being that Venom and Carnage were part of that show, this is probably a way of doing a different Carnage. Maybe they didn't have the designs when doing the toy line. It's, again, it's all up in the air. This is what I would think. But it doesn't detract from the fact that I don't have an Alien Carnage, and I desperately wanted it. I think that's really cool. And I do have some more Spider-Man Unlimited, Spider-Man 2000 figures to look at eventually. Not right now. No! Anyways, this is my attempted comedy in one of my funny Spider-Man the Animated Series videos. Anyways, I'm going to say this. We are wrapping it up. We are coming down the countdown to the final Spider-Man the Animated Series lines, and I very much appreciate everyone still tuning in. Just a few weird Spider-Man figures left to go. I want to be able to do the whole lines complete and do it right. So, coming soon, yes, more Spider-Man figures on the way, but I thought it'd be fun to take a look at these really obscure overseas European Spider-Man figures. And I'm curious to know what you guys think about these. Comment below, let me know. Let's talk everything Spider-Man 2000. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. As always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food. But most importantly, remember, if you have a symbiote, how do they operate without a host? Why Spider-Man Unlimited? And when you do, let me know. Oh, God. The music. It looked cool, but it just wasn't.